Hello students. So if we have a look at the constituents of seawater, the major constituents are sodium ions among cations and chloride ions among anions. Together these two constitute more than 85% of the total solutes of the seawater. Besides these two, there are four more ions: sulfate, magnesium ions, uh, potassium ions and calcium ions. So together these six ions, they constitute about 99% of all the solutes in the seawater. So these are also called as conservative ions of ocean water. What does that mean? That their concentration is almost constant or does not vary much with the place or time in the seawater. Next, after these solutes, we have some nutrients. So the major nutrients in seawater or the ocean water is nitrogen, that is about zero point 0.5 ppm, silicon, that is 3 ppm, and phosphorus, that is 0.07 ppm. What is interesting to note here is that the marine organisms do not use nitrogen and phosphorus as such, rather they utilize nitrates and phosphates. Further, these constituents are concentrated more in near surface water of the oceans or the seas. These nutrients are non-conservative in nature. That means their concentration varies both spatially as well as temporally. So we have seen solutes, we have seen nutrients. Let's see the constituent, that is the gases. So the major gases that are present in seawater include oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and hydrogen. Besides these, a few minor gases are also present such as argon, neon and helium. As you all know, dissolved oxygen and dissolved carbon dioxide play a major role in photosynthesis in the oceans. This is done by the planktons that are present on the surface of the oceans. Further, these gases, they are also non-conservative in nature. That means their concentration keeps varying from place to place as well as from time to time. What is important to mention here is that the oceans, they are the second largest sink of atmospheric carbon dioxide. This is one of the reasons why carbon sequestration in oceans has been gaining a lot of importance in the recent times. Next, after the gases, the constituents are the trace elements. These include manganese, lead, gold, iodine, iron, and mercury. The concentration of these also varies from 1 ppm to 1 ppb or even 1 ppt. Here ppt stands for parts per trillion. After this, the last constituent among these are the marine organic compounds, which are generally found in the marine organisms. These include carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and hormones. So with this, we have come to an end of the major constituents of seawater. There are many more, but we'll restrict ourselves to these major constituents that are present in the seawater. In the next video, we shall be discussing about the physical properties of ocean water. Thank you.